Greetings YouTube and welcome back to Queen Tasha TV. In this video I am going to be unboxing my Misfit Market, or also known as Imperfect Foods, my weekly box for this week, and then I'm going to sit down and have a chat with you guys and talk about why I get the subscription and give you a little review on how it's been going. I've been using Misfit Market or Imperfect Foods for probably almost the whole time I've been here, so a couple months now. And yeah, this is how I get most of my groceries while I've been here at Navajo State Park. So let's get into it. Greetings and welcome to Queen Tasha TV. I'm Queen Tasha, and I invite you to join me as I share my RV adventures, nomadic lifestyle tips, sustainable living practices, and vibrant Black Travel Tribe meetup highlights. A new edition will be diving into sharing my reignition of music and dance journey and my intuitive guidance to inspire and empower other queens. Together, let's live fearlessly free and reign supreme. Like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to the Empire. All right, let's get this box open. So, this particular service is mainly groceries with no like recipe creation ideas. I kind of just make up stuff. I use this to get fruits, any vegetables outside of what comes in my other box that I get, which are recipes. I've been drinking a lot of kombucha because they have kombucha. Yeah, so let's see what's in this box. So what I love about this is they use, so let me bring it over here real quick. They use this really good like insulation that's recyclable. I'm gonna reuse this. I'm gonna reuse it. I have some insulation that I need to replace in the fridge area because I had to replace the fridge. It's a whole nother video. But yeah, so let's get into this box. So this week I decided to get lots of fruit because I needed some recurring fruit. So I got some organic, joyfully grown organic gala apples. This is 2 pounds. All right. And then I also got, they've been having this sweet melon, cantaloupe melon. That's been really good. So I've been getting one melon. Been really wanting watermelon, but there's no seeded watermelon anywhere, and they can't put it in this box. This box would be 100 pounds if they put a seeded watermelon in here. But anyways, okay, then I got some organic grape tomatoes. And they, you know, rubber band it to keep them all inside, which is nice. And then I am definitely growing into my old lady phase because I've been loving like a fruity beverage, a kombucha, some type of fizzy drink at the end of the day. And so I've been testing out a bunch of different stuff that's been like on clearance or sale. I won't buy kombucha or any of the little drinks unless they're like on clearance. This one is Muse Soda. Oops. Get a good angle of it. Here we go. Muse Soda. In passion fruit flavor. And Muse Soda is, it's got adaptogens, ashwagandha and maca root, electrolytes, magnesium, zinc, and potassium. It's caffeine free, no artificial flavors or sweeteners. It's pretty tasty. And it's a little 4-pack. I think this is like $5.99. So. And then inside here, they do have a cold pack that they put in here for the dry stuff. But they put all of like the frozen-y or stuff that needs to go in the fridge inside of this little, they call cold pack, which they charge you for if you don't get their minimum. Inside here, I've got more fruity beverages. This is the Brew Doctor kombucha, organic kombucha, and this is strawberry hibiscus green tea. And then I got 2 yogurts. That's how I'm gonna get my yogurts too. I've been all on like just like old lady. I call it old lady foods, but it's like you get into like a routine of what you like and what's good for your gut. Once you realize like how to take care of your body and what you should put in it or not, you start trying to fill it with all the good stuff or stuff that makes you happy. Anyway, so I got some dairy-free forage organic yogurt. I got 2. I think they're like $6.99 each. And then I got some cheese. Yes, I am lactose intolerant. And I generally do dairy-free cheeses, but about 2-3 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that or less, I found out that there's a loophole with cheeses, okay, for people who are dairy-free. If you are dairy-free, or if you're not, just in general, hard cheeses are the best, but aged cheese specifically is what you want to go for because it ferments the sugar out and makes it so, and the sugar is the lactose. That's what our body is not able to break down. And if that's out, then you don't have the issue. So you can enjoy cheese without the consequence. Now you still get a little mucus because, you know, it comes from a cow still. But I would take that little bit of mucus over the BGs from eating regular cheeses. So I got this. This is the brand from Misfit Market, and this is a aged minimum 5 years white cheddar cheese. White cheddar is the best. Okay, when it comes to aged cheeses, like cheddar is the best. Okay, and the best loophole, if it doesn't, the best way to buy cheese is if it says aged on it. But if it doesn't say aged on it, the best way to tell is to look on the back and to check the total sugars. If there's any sugar in it, then it's not aged, or it hasn't been aged long enough to get the sugar out. But yeah, if there's no sugar in the back, that means that the lactose is gone and it's safe to eat. But it's mainly in your hard cheeses. And then the second one that I got was some Parmesan because I'm making pizza, homemade pizza. I got some frozen gluten-free pizza crust from my other delivery from Hungry Roots. And so I got cheese from here. I got some sauce already. We're gonna have homemade pizza. And let's see, what else is here? Last but not least, we've got some butter. And I get butter every once in a while to make my own ghee. Because ghee is expensive. Misfit Market and Hungry Roots does not sell ghee. When you buy it at Walmart, it's super expensive. And I found out a couple years ago on how to kind of homemade make it. It's probably not perfect, okay, but it is getting out, again, that sugar, that lactose that's in butter, that to, you know, make it dairy free, vegetarian friendly. So yeah, I get their salted butter and then I make my own ghee. And that is all for this week's haul. They also put 2 of these big things. Now these ice packs don't specifically say that you can put them in your plants like the other bags do. But I think they're made out of the same thing. But I haven't put those in my plants because it doesn't say it. But yeah, and that's all from Misfit Market. We'll get into a little review in just a little bit. So Misfit Market is the second of 2 services that I am using regularly to get groceries where I'm located. So I am a full-time RVer and I'm currently camp hosting at Navajo State Park, which is in a very remote location in Arbalise, Colorado, Southwest Colorado. The closest grocery stores are 25 to 45 minutes away, and I do not have a vehicle to go to get them. Instacart and Shipt and Walmart do not deliver here because this location is considered a P.O. box in most address verification setups and people's on their platforms. So there's a very limited amount of subscription services that were even available to come down here, and Misfit Market is one of two. And I discovered them when they were first called Imperfect Foods, and I remember saving this thought in my head saying, oh, that's such a great idea. Like, their concept was taking foods that usually get rejected or extra inventory that would go to waste, you know, trying to reduce waste and to get food that would normally, you know, not be chosen another life or another audience in a sense. And then it became Misfit Market, I think because of I think it had to do with like just branding approach. Like, imperfect food just doesn't sound right. Like, I get what they were trying to say, but it just doesn't sound good. But Misfit Market, that sounds pretty good. It's very obscure, and you can really throw anything in there. So I'm getting Misfit Market. I really wanted to try out a subscription box while I was here because of the fact that I wasn't going to be able to get groceries in any other way. And this is one of two that come to me. And I like their subscription model. So let's get into sharing my screen. All right, so this is Misfit Market site, and what I love about Misfit Market, similar to Hungry Roots, is that it is a fee-less membership program. So it is a membership, but you don't pay a fee to initially start using the service. But along with their service, there are some, like, you know, stipulations. So this is their front page, and I have the plan, and I think it is the base plan, which I'll go over to plan. Misfit Market, this one doesn't happen to have a hack that I know of, because they do not do, you know, massive discounts on stuff. They're already pretty cheap. They're not making you pay to become a customer, and they offer so many different like perks and credits and things like that. So this one, I just have it under one account because, again, you know, they don't offer new customer discounts or, you know, things like that. My plan. So here's the plan, and I can go view my plan. But the plan that I have, you have a set delivery day every week. Mine is Thursday, but I think you can pick, and you can also change it if you need to change it. I have a $45 minimum order. So what I love about this is that if I don't have $45 worth of stuff in my cart, it skips that week automatically. They say in their plan that you can't skip, but if your cart is not full with what you want, then they skip it anyway. And then it says, and then you also get loyalty points, and I'll talk about loyalty points in a little bit, but you get one-time loyalty points based on the amount of money that you spend. So this one, you just have to spend a minimum of $45, but most of the time I spend more than that. You can upgrade your plan and get more loyalty points and stuff like that, but it doesn't make sense to me. And then the shipping is $9.99. That's like a standard shipping. I'm sure that's the lowest they could get it for what they're doing with FedEx. So I'm all here for it. $10 is nothing compared to when you think about Instacart and shipped fees to have it delivered. These ones, you don't have to tip anybody, which I don't mind tipping Instacart people, because I was an Instacart driver, because they're actually going in and shopping for your stuff, using their gas, bringing it to you. You should tip those people, okay? Make sure you tip your Instacart driver very nicely. They appreciate it. But yeah, there's nobody to tip here. This is just a warehouse somewhere in California. I believe they're in California, and they just have employees, and they pack your order up based on the stuff they have in their warehouse, and then they ship it to you. Boom, boom, boom. So there's no extra fees that you have to pay just to get your groceries, which I like that as well. That is a huge pro. With Hungry Roots, it's free shipping. You just have to have your amount of credits. But anyways, and then there's taxes and other fees that apply. But for the most part, $45 at least, and then you have a $9.99 shipping fee. And then they tell you what the benefits of getting more, but I don't see enough benefits for me to upgrade my plan. So I'm good on the flex plan. Let's see what else. So one of the things that I love about the orders. Okay, so with the way that they do it is that you get a shopping window. My shopping window starts on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it lasts until Saturday, which is about to close in 7 hours. So I think it's like Saturday evening to make changes, add stuff, take away stuff to my order before they cash it out, pack it up, and get it ready to ship. So this is what shows me, what's in my order, what's there, and I have, time to still edit it. Now, here are previous orders that I've had. It shows me what it is. It shows me when it came. And what I love about Misfit Market is they understand not only, with this service, once it's out of their hands and it goes to FedEx, they can't control what happens. So they understand that. They're empathetic to that. And then also they understand that they have food that, can be volatile, or, it's Misfit Market. So some of it, it's not in great condition in the first place. And when I say great condition, it just means it's not what we're used to seeing at the grocery store, where the glamour happens, the glamour show happens of our fruits and vegetables. But yeah, if it's not up to par for what your expectations based on their description, and even they tell you it's a little scarred, it's a little this, or it's a little too small, or whatever. If you get it and you're like, nah, I can't eat this. This is not edible, or it came rotten, like if it's already on its way or it's expiring or whatever, it's fresh fruit, it may not last in that box. Sometimes it gets smushed. Sometimes the delivery drivers do stuff that affect what goes on inside, but it's out of their hands. So they understand that. So if you have any issue, and I'm trying to find an order that I had an issue. Okay, issue reported. Here we go. So if you have an issue with an order, you can go on that order and you can hit report issue. There's a fly that wants to tell me this. Okay, and then you can hit what the issue is, whether it's the issue with the item, a specific item, the delivery, or you didn't want this order or whatever. Usually it's an issue with the item. You go there and you pick what item it is that you had an issue with, and then they will give you a credit, no questions asked. Okay, like I've had so many credits because of things, things that they couldn't control, and things that just was like, okay, I got it. Sometimes I get it and then I get it in the house, and as soon as I get in the house the next day or 2 days, like I had with this nectarines that came in this order, I reported an issue with the nectarines, and I'll show you how this works. So they refunded. Okay, I didn't get the kombucha at all in one order. They forgot to put it. This one, the chip bag was open a little bit. I still ate the chips, but it was popped open because, they had something sitting on top of it. And so when the delivery driver, did whatever they do and bumping and stuff like that, and then this one also, whoever packed this box, they forgot a lot of shit. They didn't put the Crowan in there. They didn't put the kombucha, and then the nectarines went bad. So anyways, I was able to go in here and report all this stuff. You can put a description of what it is, just to help them out, but they don't require it. And then they give you a credit for your next order. So I got a credit balance. You can get it refunded to your account if you want, but because I'm ordering weekly, it doesn't make sense to go through those type of transactions with the bank. I'd rather just get it for a credit for the next order.
If you see on this order, I had a credit from the last order of $3.31. And so they just basically added to the next order. So if we go back, so that one was August 1st. So my August 8th order, if you go here, August 8th, I had a $30 credit because of the last order. So I like that. They don't ask no questions. They do send you, if it's a lot, they'll, they usually have somebody that will respond with, oh, sorry, da, da, da. And there's an automated message that comes through. But generally, they don't call you or ask you no questions or send you anything ask for proof or pictures or anything like that. They just give you the credit. So I love that about them as well. They, you can be assured that, if the quality isn't what you want, that you can get a refund. The next thing that I love about this is that with the point system that I was talking about before. So with the plan that I have, you get 1 point per dollar you spend, I believe. And over here where your aisles are, you can shop with points. And so once you build up enough points, right now it says I have 201 points. And so it tells you what available gifts you can get. And it's basically, usually the stuff that's available is stuff that you already buy. And so they'll give you like a credit. Like these are all things for the most part that I've already bought in before. And so they're offering, if you get them this many points, you get it for free. So one of my last orders, I was able to get some strawberry yogurt because I had 500 points. So I got 2 strawberry yogurts for free. So that's another thing, like you can earn free groceries with points just by spending money. And that's similar to, like Kroger, like if you go to Kroger and you get points after a certain amount of points, you can use those points for gas. And I don't know what else you can use the Kroger points for. I've never really gone that far with that. But anyways, so let me walk you through Misfit Market. So right now in my cart, they don't pre-fill your cart. Your cart starts off empty and then you go and fill it. And like I said, if you don't have at least $45 in there, it skips that order. So make sure if you're trying to get food that you have enough in there. And it tells you right here at the top too. So right now with my next order, I have some key limes because I've been liking to squeeze some fresh key limes. Key limes are alkaline. Some oranges, some heirloom tomatoes. I've been loving fruity beverages. I've been getting a lot of kombucha and fruity beverages. So this is a Muse soda. It's like an adaptogen soda. So it's got like different mushrooms and stuff in it. Some mini muffins, and then there's the cold pack. So this is all stuff that will come in the box on the outside of the box. So that's considered groceries, stuff that doesn't need to be refrigerated. But then they have a separate section for my groceries that's called cold pack. And in the cold pack, you have to have at least $30 in your cold pack in order for them to waive the cold pack fee, which is $3.99. So if you only want one thing, you can pay the $3.99, but generally that's why I go over, because I get $30 worth of stuff for my cold pack. This week I have some smoked salmon because it was on sale. They always have sales too, and they show you that, and I'll show you that when we go through the aisles. But they had a sale on some smoked salmon, so I'm gonna make some smoked salmon BLTs with the salmon as the B. So it would be a SLT. Anyways, and then they have this Van Gogh organic Gouda cheese that I've been wanting to try, and it's on sale for $4.99 versus $5.99, which is and the Muse soda, which I believe it's extra inventory, has been on sale for a couple of weeks. So while it's still on sale, I'm gonna keep getting it. It's $5.99 marked down from $7.99, and it's 4 12-ounce bottle of cans of soda, and they're really good. I've been loving the mini muffins. I just switched over to the chocolate chip because you get a couple more, but they also have some coffee cake ones that I love. But anyways, in my cold pack, I have the cheese, the smoked salmon. I got 2 of my dairy-free cashew yogurt here, which comes in the 24 ounce. It's a big one. I usually can break that down into like two or three servings of yogurt. and I've been loving to have some yogurt and kombucha. I'm trying to keep my gut nice. And Misfit Market, again, has a lot of the similar stuff that you would find in a health food grocery store as far as brands and ingredients and things that they're trying to source. I would say it's more of like a discount grocery version of that. Just because they get a lot of extra inventory, and so like the packaging is different from like what you would see in the store or whatever. So it's like a combination of like Hungry Roots and Thrive, but like a discount grocery version. Anyways, and then I also got some kombucha, the Brew Doctor Strawberry Fields flavor that's been on sale, marked down at $1 off for a couple of weeks, so I've been getting that one. But yeah, so that's all that's in my car. Those are the groceries I'm gonna get. So between this and Hungry Roots, each week I'm spending maybe $150-ish, maybe a little bit more, and then maybe a little bit less when you take into account discounts and stuff like that I get, and credits and stuff like that. But that's basically what I'm spending to have groceries delivered to a remote location for myself weekly, and I think that's pretty good. Like, if you go to the grocery store and get it, obviously you cut, some of that cost, but I don't have that option. But before I leave you, I want to show you basically the market. So at the top, when you first come to the market, you have the curated section and you have the aisles. Curated, and then you have the aisles that they have, what you can pick. And the weekly picks are generally new stuff that they've gotten in inventory, and then things that are on sale. And a lot of times the new stuff will be on sale. So this is a bunch of new stuff. They got all these Blake's seed-based granola bars. So they got a bunch of those. They've got some fruit. They always have a variety of things that are in like the weekly picks that they just do, And then buy it again. Sorry. I love this section because this has all the stuff that I've already bought. So if I want to get it again, I can see if it's on discount or clearance or whatever. And also I can just get it right from here. These are those coffee cakes that I was talking about, the gluten-free. They're gluten-free. They call them school-friendly muffins because they don't have no nuts, no nothing in it. They taste really good. No nuts, no soy, no eggs, no gluten. This one is a 6-pack. Those ones are really good too. The coffee cake ones. I like those ones. But sorry. So yeah, in the buy it again section, you can find all the stuff you've already bought and just add it to your cart from there. Especially if you're somebody like me that like buys a lot of the same stuff over and over again, you can just go over here and get it. The Strawberry Fields, I got the last of it. Sold out. Probably not gonna happen again or on sale next week. Okay, then the third curated section is the shopper points, which I showed you before. Once you accumulate enough points, you can redeem them for stuff. Right now I have 200 points, so I could get a cucumber or some sweet potatoes to this order if I want, or I can save it and add it up and get something bigger with more points later on. So the next section you have is your aisles. You can shop all. they have like different little playlists, I guess, of stuff. You have back to school, and then you have fruit, vegetables, meats, deli, dairy. They do have their own like prepared food section, which is kind of like the glorified TV dinners, like I was telling you about, which I have one right now. I haven't tried it yet, but it's which one do I have? I have one of these, but it's a cauliflower one. Chana masala. No, it's not that one. But it's one of those. And then they have like sides and stuff that are already pre-made. Almond pancakes, all these different things. But I haven't tried any of these other things. Just because I get dinner stuff and pre-made food, or not pre-made foods, but my dinner type meals from Hungry Roots. I usually get fruits, vegetables, snacks, and drinks and stuff like that from over here. And they also have pet stuff, so I always check that to see if there's anything on clearance or anything new that I can get from there, because I usually get the dog stuff right now from Amazon, as far as treats. And I've also been doing a delivery service for their food, and I will do another video about that later. But what else with the other playlists or curated list that I love that they have is the plant-based shop, the gluten-free shop, and most importantly, the cold pack shop. So the cold pack shop, you can go in there and find everything that you need. Like, I like to try to fill my cart first with the cold pack stuff, because you need at least $30 worth of cold pack stuff to get your cold pack fee waived. And then I build up from there to get to my 45. And usually I run around, right now my cart is at $59. So with $59 plus tax, you see the cold pack fee is waived. And then my $9.99 shipping ends up being $72.17. I don't have any credits because my last couple orders have been A-okay. So I haven't had any credits on that. But, little plug. If you want to try out Misfit Market for yourself, which I highly recommend you at least try once. If you've tried Thrive before, I would highly recommend you try Misfit Market, because you're gonna get a lot of the same of stuff from there. And they have their own in-house they have their own in-house brands as well. There are brands, but it's similar to Thrive without having to pay the $60 membership fee. I'm not sure how much Thrive charges for shipping. Maybe it's free. But I want to say, even though you have to pay for Thrive, I was going to try it, but they don't come here. It's like, because I want to say Thrive might have free shipping, but I'm not sure about that. I'll have to Google that, and I'll put that up and see. But anyways, so if you want to get and try out Misfit Market, Misfit Market is not as generous, like I said, with credits and discounts and stuff. I think they are already doing a really good job at having low price things, not having a membership fee, and always having sales and discounts and things on stuff. That adding an extra thing onto that is just like, you either like us or you don't, kind of thing. But they do offer a $10 credit for referring. So if you want to help me out with some groceries and get something for yourself too, we each get $10 if you use my link in the description. And I will also put it up on the screen, but if you click on the link in the description, it will track you, and then also you get the credit. So make sure you check that out, and let me know how it goes. This has been a great service for me. Like I said, I've had very few issues with it as far as like getting good quality food and things like that. But when I do have issues or things that didn't meet my expectations, or it went bad before I could even eat it, I had no issue with getting the credit. Yeah, I missed out, which sucks, because sometimes it's like fruit, and I was like, oh, I really wanted that fruit, and it all went bad. But I rest assured knowing that I can double up next week with the credit. So I think that's all I have on Misfit Market and their service. If you have any other questions, you can put it in the description below, or in the comments below. But I hope this video was informative for you, and I will continue to do any review or unboxing videos on my channel just to inform you of things that I'm using that I want to share. I'm only ever going to share things on my channel that I've personally used and that I stand by, because I've gotten over the years, several different little mini, sponsor collaborations, but it's been from stuff that I would never use, or it doesn't even make sense for me to use, it's not eco-friendly, or it's gaming or something like that. I don't even know why those gaming people have reached me. I don't do any type of gaming things, and I don't even want to pretend, even though they make a lot of money over on that Twitch. Here, I'm like, maybe I should learn a couple games. Anyways, I hope this video is informative for you and you show some love to it by liking and commenting. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Peace and blessings.